Good morning, guys. Welcome back. It's been maybe a week or so since I've talked to you. Hold on, I'm gonna fix you. I've got you in a really awkward position this morning. So I haven't picked up my camera for like a week, which is really strange. And this lighting is actually fairly decent for once. But yeah, I'm going out of town this week and I thought that I would just vlog. I don't really have anything specific that I'm planning on talking about. I'm getting ready this morning, so I thought I would chat a little bit with you guys as I get ready. So if I don't look at you, it's because I'm looking at this mirror over here. But yeah, I thought I would just chat and see what's going on. My computer died last week, so today is the 9th of October, and my computer died about a week ago, and so I should have a new one in today, but I don't know the order in which I'm gonna upload videos. Like, I had an idea of how I was gonna do things. I'm going to Chicago at the end of this week, and I don't know how many videos I'm gonna break that into yet. It's gonna kind of depend on how things go, and I'll just kind of adjust accordingly. But certain things have certain things I want to get up before others, so everything might be a little more out of sequence than what I thought it was going to be. But last week was Mental Health Awareness Week. I believe it was just last week, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my post with for I Don't Mind, and it is I guess I won't say it's a charity because it's really just raising money for something else, but it started by Chris Wood, and he is an actor. He's been on Vampire Diaries and Containment. He's currently on Supergirl, and he started the website, and it's got they've got some merch for sale and some other ways, but it's just more of like an awareness to let people have a conversation about it. And through the end of this week, so I want to say the 14th is maybe the last day, all of the proceeds from their shirts, their hats, everything they're selling, 100% of the proceeds are going towards the mental health awareness. Let me double check. Let me triple check what I'm saying before I say it. But I know that 100% of the proceeds are going towards one of the mental health awareness associations. And yeah, so if I put a post on my Instagram and talking about it, and Bear's making his entrance. So hold on just a second. Actually, my battery's about to die. Be right back. Okay, new battery. So I pulled up the site while I was waiting, and it's idon'tmind.com. And they have an Instagram, but this is what it looks like. And all of the proceeds for all of the stuff that they're selling go to the National Alliance on Mental Illness and to support their youth focus programs. So their goal is to like educate people on you know, asking for help and making people more aware so that people can get help and that people can help spot it. And yeah, so I know that mental health has become more of a conversation, but it still needs to be more of a conversation. And to be honest, people need to get help, but you know, sometimes even when they're getting help, things don't always go as planned. Welcome to my little skincare routine today. Sorry guys, you're getting to be part of it, and I keep shoving my hand in front of my mouth. You can't hear me. But yeah, it's a great cause. It's very, very, very near and dear to my heart. I lost somebody I loved to mental health issues this year. And so yeah, if you haven't checked it out or if you need help, that's why when I tell you guys that I'm really glad that you're here and you matter to me, I mean it. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that this morning. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'll show you, I guess, the last little bits of maybe skincare I'm putting on my face this morning, if you care. I'm actually just using samples because, you know, I'm all about that sample life. But I got the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Cream when we were in Jacksonville, and they gave me a few other samples of some like daily serums that I've been using, and I feel like they've been really helping my skin, but I do think that I'm gonna have to break down and buy maybe a bit more of a hydrating eye cream. I've noticed that under my eyes have been quite dry lately, and that tends to happen occasionally, but that just seems to be a thing. So the eye cream I used this morning, I washed and toned my face in the bathroom. I always do that, and then when I sit down to get ready in the morning, I use, kind of depends on the day what I need. I have some of the clearance serum. I got like a sample of it. I'm still using that, but I didn't use that today. I was using the Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, just a little sample version, nothing crazy. And sorry, it's not focusing. And then under my eyes, I used the Clarins Multi-Active Eye kind of serum. Instant Eye Reviver, targets fine lines. And it has, the great thing about this is it has the little metal bit on it, so if you're like really puffy, it really kind of cools it down. And it's great, but I really need something a little more hydrating. So, and I might actually have to break down and do that in the next like day or two. We'll see. I said I was going to Chicago, and I know that the weather is going to be colder and drier there, so I might end up having to buy something while I'm there, which is fine because they'll have access to way more stuff than I have here. Although I'm trying my darndest right now to get everything in the smallest size possible. So, and then on top of that, I put some of the Hydrants Optimal. It's a light hydrating cream. I really like it. It's not like crazy thick, but it's fairly moisturizing, and this came in my Birchbox this month along with this little lipstick clean sample. Some of the I picked if you guys haven't used Birchbox or don't currently use Birchbox, the way that the current system for Birchbox works is you have like 3 choices. You can pick one of the curated boxes, so you'll know all your samples up front. It's already like a picked box. You can pick one of the 5 samples and then be surprised by the rest, or you can just be surprised by the whole thing. And in here somewhere is the sample that I picked. Oh, I got this primer, which was the photo finishing primer, which is perfect because I just mentioned last month that that was in my favorites, and now I have a little mini one I can take when I travel. But I picked as my like designated, like I could pick a sample was the Way Rose Oil. So, but I have been going through all of my samples. I've been looking at advent calendars too, but I did the L'Occitane advent calendar last year, and so that was great because I got a ton of these like smaller size ones, and so I've just been trying to find every way possible to make this work, and I actually think I've done it. I don't think I'll be missing anything. I think I've kind of, well, deodorant is the only thing that hasn't fit in here, and I will find a way. I am determined. Honestly, if I can make my toner smaller, that would be great. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. That would be ideal. My face wash is a bit large, but yeah, so I guess that's my update. I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara and a little bit of maybe concealer and eyebrow set. I'm not gonna go very crazy. And then I'm going to take, I don't even know where it is, if I can show you. I was going to take my like set of supplements. Sorry if I'm going in and out and you can't see what's going on because I keep moving, but what I like to do is, actually I might set up my supplements. I got this little travel thing and it's broken, and they're supposed to send me a new one, but I got this so I would have it, and it's supposed to just kind of, you know, have the little dividers and be really easy, but the top thing's broken off, and so I don't know that like I can really use this in its capacity when I travel, so we'll see. But normally what I do is I take my supplements and I do them in 2 doses, and I'll put them in a little cup. Let me get it, I'll show you. Okay. So I have the little like disposable kind of cups, and I use these when I do oil pulling in the morning so that I can just spit the oil back in it and throw it away, because you're not supposed to put like the oil down the sink because it can like clog up your plumbing and stuff, and you have to get rid of the oil because it's got all the toxins in it. So, but I use these, and I feel like I'm in like one of those mental health institutions, which is fine, but where they like give you your pills in a cup. But I like it because, especially, I don't necessarily struggle to take medicine like pills. I have friends that have a really hard time, and the nice thing with this is that it goes straight to the back of your throat, and you don't have to worry about like shoving it in your hand, necessarily getting it on your tongue. So I have my little selection. I'm currently taking Serifos, which is supposed to help with your cortisol levels, D3, Glucomend, which is supposed to help regulate your insulin levels, L-lysine, which is I am taking for my hormonal acne, and then collagen. These pills are massive, and you're supposed to take 6 of these a day. Now I do have a like powder version of this, and I'll use that in my smoothies some mornings, not all mornings. I make sure that I keep these around, especially when I travel. That way I know that I'm still getting it in my system. But this concoction and like 2 other things that are in the fridge, like my probiotic and the cod liver oil I take, are like my grouping of things that I'm taking to heal my acne and to heal my teeth. So I have no idea what I'm going to get up to today. I just showered post-workout. It's way later in the day than I thought it was going to be when I was productive. And yeah, so I'm probably just going to show you guys random bits of the next few days. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, for now, if you haven't checked out I Don't Mind, I would go do that, because I'm probably going to put this video up just this week so you can actually see and know to go do that, because it's a great cause and 100% of the proceeds are going towards a great organization. So I will see you soon. So good morning on Wednesday, guys. The last time I checked in with you was on Monday, and I actually wasn't quite sure what I wanted to fully cover in this vlog, whatever we're calling it. I'm not awake yet. And yeah, so I thought that I would actually do a little bit of an update on my elimination diet, the EverlyWell test, all of that jazz, in a sense of kind of breaking things down for you guys. I track stuff on my phone. I keep a note, and when I update my measurements, I do it that way. But I thought, for people who are watching and want to know, because there's some things you can see, there's some things you can't see. So yeah, I've noticed that my EverlyWell video has been the most popular one. So if you've gotten from there to here, welcome. I put a post on the blog yesterday, and I'll link that below, kind of doing like a check-in more specifically with that, and talking about how I feel about it a little bit farther out. And so, but I figured I wanted to talk about, I don't want to kind of double up if you read both and you're great like that. I did want to kind of chat here about the stuff that I'm healing, what's going on with my body, all of that. So one of the things I have noticed is, and it was one of the things that was leading me to think that I had more of a food sensitivity, was that I used to have like little bumps around here, which tend to be a sign that you're eating something that doesn't agree with your body. Now I still have a little bit going on right here. It's not very active, it's a little scar. But I used to have it like right here. And now that I've cut the cinnamon out, I don't seem to have those. So that's really been a nice discovery. I haven't introduced anything back in, particularly because I could kind of tell with the gluten, like I did it once accidentally, and I bloated up very quickly. And then with the cinnamon, I could tell that it was making me nauseous when I was using the Tropika protein powder that had the cinnamon in it. So I definitely think that it was fairly accurate for giving my body some kind of reaction. I definitely agree that the test had valid things to offer. I don't know if I'll do like the next level down of all of those. Some of them I limit by default of my diet, and some of them I just don't know if I'll take the time to do. So, but yeah, I've noticed that that's gone away. I showed you my supplements yesterday, and part of what I'm taking those for is a mix of healing my hormones and healing my teeth. And I think so far it's doing pretty good on the acne front. I really like, I have I don't have anything active right now, which is really nice. I do know before when I've gone off birth control that it normally takes like 3 months to really work out of your system. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that with the mixture of my diet and the supplements that I'm taking that it'll be a smooth transition, but if not, then I'll probably have to seek outside answers and help. As far as physically, other than like skin and what's going on there, I have lost weight. I've noticed that, and that's definitely getting my body where I want it to be, is definitely on the track of the goals I have. But some of that weight loss is by default of my current diet, and that diet is really heavily based on making healing everything. That's really what my diet comes from. So I'm trying to tweak it a little bit. It hasn't been exactly on point like I want it to be the last few days, and my Apple Watch is telling me to move, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I've lost some weight. I don't know how much exactly. I keep an eye on it ish, but I've been tracking my measurements. So the last time I measured was September 26th, and today is October 10th. And I've measured this morning, and since then I think it's like 4.5 inches in difference. So I'll keep you guys up to date on like the inches and the measurements that I'm losing, because I don't want it to be everybody's a little bit different, like if you're working on pounds or stuff like that, and everybody's body's a little different, and I prefer measurements particularly because, like, personally, I know where I carry my weight, I know where I lose my weight the fastest, I know where it's abnormal. Like, it's not, I carry my weight in my hips and my butt, and carrying it in my lower stomach, like, that's starting to shed off, which is good because that's not a normal spot for me. And then some of the weight on my face is coming off, and then like my chest always shrinks every freaking time. Yeah, it's really disappointing. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing, but literally I'll know that we're getting like somewhere intense when my hips and my butt get smaller, because that stuff stays on forever. But yeah, that is my non-caffeinated, I have something in my eye update on Wednesday. This is probably going to be the end of this particular video, partially because I really want to get the I don't mind stuff up. I want you guys to see that. Yesterday was yeah, I think it was like International World Mental Health Day, something. World Mental Health Day. I can't even speak this morning. So I think it would be great if you guys could go and support I don't mind, or support you know, mental health awareness in any way that is fitting and you're comfortable with. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm going to be packing today, so I'll probably flip this vlog, post whatever I'm doing right now, which is about to be catching up on small group stuff and drinking my morning drink, and then getting ready because I have a full day ahead before I leave tomorrow. So that is my update. You've seen supplements, you've seen some skincare, so you have an idea of what I'm doing, which is basically I cleanse, I tone, I use the serum, I moisturize. Every single time. That is like my routine. Right now it seems to be working. I'll keep you posted on anything that changes there, any issues that I have with that. I'm gonna switch up some of the things in there product wise as I need to, like the eye cream I was talking about them being dry. They still are, but yeah, that is my update. So if you aren't already subscribed, please do click that button. I would love for you to stay and be a part of the little family we have going on here. And if you wouldn't mind liking this video, if you really enjoyed it, it shows my channel so much love and support. So I love you guys. You matter to me. I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you all in my next video, which is on Sunday and is going to be a back in time video. It's going to be what I eat in a week. So if you want to know what's causing what I'm going through and how things are changing, you get a full week of my diet. It's going to be long. I'm trying to edit it down. It's gonna be long. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.